Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jesús Ruiz, and I am a dreamer. 2 years ago today, I was in a detention center in danger of being deported. When I was 22, I was picked up by ICE in front of my house early in the morning on my way to work. My dad was picked up with me as well. And it was a terrifying experience, but I think it was worse for my mother. I had done nothing wrong but come here as a child, and my family did try getting documents the legal way, but we were scammed by a lawyer and put into deportation proceedings without even knowing about it. I was deported and came back because this is the only country I call home. 4 years later, I was at work, and immigration officials came to pick me up again. It felt like deja vu. The first thing that came to my mind was my mother's face. I was detained for 3 months, but the toughest part about being detained was knowing that my mom was suffering. Today I'm free, thanks to organizations like PACT that advocated for my release. However, after being released, I was still at risk of getting deported at any moment. Shortly after my release, I came in contact with PACT and spoke at the end of a 21-day pilgrimage for immigration reform. That experience energized me and kept me wanting to share my story. I kept being told that my story was powerful and moving. That made me feel that I could move both politicians and everyday people. Almost 2 years ago at this time, a team of PACT leaders and myself set up a meeting with a Congress member to talk about immigration reform and stopping all deportations. At that time, I was still fighting my own deportation case. I explained to the Congress member why I needed immigration reform to pass both personally and for my community. A few months after advocating, I got a letter from USCIS letting me know that my DACA application has been approved. After 22 years of being undocumented, I am finally living legally in this country. A privilege that many take for granted and others die trying to reach. Just how other people helped me when I was in need, I am now doing the same for others. I helped organize an action in San Francisco to stop the deportation of one of our community members, a soccer coach and a grandfather. We're continuing to do this work here in San Jose. I've also helped protect our local immigration policies by organizing and giving testimony at a community action to protect our county civil detainer policy we held in San Jose with Supervisor Chavez. I don't fear the oppression of this country, but I do fear the silence of my people, and that's why I always let them know that they have the power to change the world. They have the power to change lives for the good. All they have to do is try and not let their voices be silent. I want my story to touch people's hearts of those who don't agree with us. Being involved with PACT has motivated me to keep on fighting for justice. I've met some really good people that share the same beliefs and goals as me and are always motivating me to not give up whenever I feel like throwing in the towel. I've learned that I don't have to be speaking to thousands at once to get my ideas out or to feel that change will happen, because I know that national movements take many people, but only the imagination of a few. Thank you.